Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny. And today, it's Friday, the 14th of November, 2025. The time is 5:25 a.m. here in Still Dark, Salem, Oregon. And the current temperature is 49 degrees. It's supposed to be raining today. It's not raining currently, but that's okay. Beside me, I have my hot half and half coffee with French vanilla creamer. And today is the last day for our vanilla cherry swirl. That's in the fireplace lamp. So tomorrow we'll go back. I think I have, let me look here. We gotta finish off this buttered maple bourbon tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be doing that. And then I think I gotta go pick out some more wax melts. Yeah, I've only got one more in the box here. Ooh, and it's a good one. Yeah, look forward to that one. Okay, so I'll be getting out the fall winter scents next. Okay, I am doing the weekend retreat, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. I just started it, and this is from Hobby Lobby, and it's the Christmas puppy. I'm going to call this my Ellie Christmas puppy, even though it's not her breed. But you know, all my dogs are Ellie. So it says, this comes on it's already framed. And it says the size 21 by 30 centimeters, 30 colors. And I did section it off. So I'm actually going to start here. I started here in the left corner. Yeah, shake it up a little bit. And let's just start off our chat with thankful, grateful, blessed. And today I'm going to say, I am so thankful, grateful, blessed for the landlords. I have the best landlords in the world. I have to say that. And I have mentioned them several times on here before. And what kind of reminded me is that yesterday, well, let me back up just a tad. So next to my place, on the other side, is a storage unit thing that they use. And they store all their holiday decorations in it. And some other stuff too. But, so every holiday, they're over here quite a bit because they really deck their place out with decorations. And yeah, they were over right before harvest season, and they were decorating. And then so well, actually the landlady was here by herself, and she got her stuff. So yesterday, Ellie started going crazy, and it's like, what's going on, Ellie? Well, it was the landlord showing up, and they were bringing back their harvest stuff. Well, actually, the Halloween stuff. Not all the harvest stuff, but they were bringing all that back. And then they were getting, I believe, their Thanksgiving and Christmas decorations. And Ellie absolutely loves them. I mean, she's been around them since she was born. And so, and then they also are raising one of their grandsons. Ellie absolutely loves him. And she gets so excited when he comes over too. He's 8 now, and she's known him since he was born. So anyway, she was making some noises and whatnot, and so I looked out, and yep, it was them coming over. And they have to pass in front of my place to, you know, to go to the storage thing there. And so I let Ellie out, and oh my gosh, she has to give them, you know, her greeting. Her tail's just going a mile a minute, and oh, she just goes up and gives them loves. And now Ellie, she goes between your legs, so her butt is in the front, and she loves to get, you know, her butt rubs. And she knows that she gets lots of those from the landlord. So, and they stopped what they were doing and were giving her lots of loves. And yeah, they think that Ellie is just the best dog. And we think Ellie's daddy is the dog that they used to have. He's passed away now, but yeah, she's got a lot of Buddha in her. And Buddha was just the best dog. He used to, where we used to live, he used to come down, and because the landlords lived down on the same property but down a ways from where we lived. So Buddha would come up and visit, and yeah, I got lots of videos of Buddha. So anyway, yeah, so they stopped, and you know what they're doing, and then I didn't realize that they had their grandson with them, and all of a sudden Ellie just started spinning around, and she got so excited. Yeah, it's because their grandson got out of the car and out of the truck, and oh my gosh, she went galloping over there to see him, and she was just super excited because she hasn't seen him for a while. So yeah, but yeah, the landlords are just, I don't know, just the nicest people in the world. You couldn't ask for a better landlord. They have done so much for me, just out of the kindness of their heart. They just, yeah, they are, I can't even describe them. They are my idea of real Christian people. They, you know, they've had their trials and tribulations too, just like everybody else. But, you know, they just soldier on, and when you see them, you know, they're always positive, upbeat, and just always so encouraging. And I've actually been with them since 2012. Yeah, and that was started at the other property, and then they bought this one, and we moved over here. So, yeah. But you know, for people like that, you want to be very appreciative and just, you know, just really wonderful. But the best thing is that they love Ellie. They always ask about her and all that. Showed them her ear progress, and she goes, wow. I guess they had a cat that had something similar, and the cat also had to have surgery. And the landlady said, wow. She said, that looks amazing, because apparently their cat, the ear is all deformed after having the surgery. And Ellie's looks so good. I said, yep, I think I found a keeper for a vet. Yeah, so that was our excitement yesterday. Yeah, David went grocery shopping last night, but I did not go. All I needed was bread, so he picked me up some bread. I really enjoy going with him, but I don't know, I was just really not feeling it last night. Yeah, I went to bed fairly early. I don't know what time it was. And Ellie got into bed with me and cuddled. And I think she got too warm. It was so warm in here last night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I still haven't turned on my heat, but boy, I tell you, it is warm in here. And I remember I kind of woke up because she got off the bed and went on the couch, so she must have gotten too warm. Which she's always done. If she gets too warm, she just, you know, she'll lay on the floor, on the couch. And I kind of slept in until about 4 this morning, so yeah, I must have really needed that sleep. But I slept right through. Didn't wake up once, so I think it's just because we're getting back to our old routine. Ellie on the bed. Yep, she went right up her little stairs, no problem. So that's working out so good. But now, when it was bedtime, oh my gosh, she's so smart. She went over to the bed and looked to see if there was any cookies laying there. Because that's how I lured her up the stairs. So, oh my gosh, she's so funny. And she went over to the steps and Because when we first did the steps, we put cookies on the steps and then had it lead up to the bed. She doesn't forget that stuff. She's so funny. She loves her routine though. She likes consistency. And there she is. She heard me talking about her. Did you hear me talking about you? You had to come over and say, good morning. And she said, good morning, Jim. There's the secret message. Yeah, yesterday we cuddled on the couch and took a long nap, and about 2.5 hours. I made a pumpkin pie yesterday. That was good. So I have that to snack on. That's a Cool Whip on top. I love Cool Whip. I don't like crust, so Ellie got the crust. And it's okay if she has pumpkins, so pumpkin's good. Of course, I don't know about all the other ingredients that they probably put in it, but yeah, so she got the crusty part, which she liked, because it's kind of a, you know, a cookie type thing. Take the trash can out here in a bit. What time is it? I gotta do that by 6. Oh my gosh, it's 20 minutes to 6. You know, I should put this on pause and take that out. Forgot about that. Yeah, the trash guy usually doesn't come till 7, but they start their routes at 6. It used to be we were first. They came at 6 o'clock. But I guess they changed up their route. Now it's 8 minutes after 7. But just in case they decide to change it, I like to have it out there by 6. But yeah, that's all I have on the agenda. Yesterday I vacuumed and made that pie. Went out and pooper scooped. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? Did some knitting. Oh, I do have to tell you. So, you know, I had to take my not my bird feeder, my hummingbird feeder down because the bees were just swarming on that during the summertime. And now the bees are gone. So I put my hummingbird feeder back out there. I guess it's been a few weeks ago. And slowly the hummingbirds are coming back. Yesterday I was sitting out there with Ellie. It was so nice yesterday. Yeah, we sat outside and just enjoyed the weather. It was warm, and it was warm to me anyway. But anyway, the hummingbirds started coming back. They were in full force yesterday. And they are so pretty, especially when that sun hits them. And yeah, they are beautiful. So I think one of my old hummingbirds came back because it came over and it was like 3 feet in front of me, and just kind of fluttered there, and I went back to the feeder. Yeah, I got one that like is pretty friendly, but they were fun to watch. And then they got into a little scuffle fighting over the feeder, because for some reason I guess you can only have they only allow one to feed at a time. Oh, they are so entertaining to watch. And they're just right outside my window, or my sliding glass door. So when I'm on the couch, I can see them coming and going, and but we've got some really pretty ones this winter, or fall, or autumn, or we do have, they come all year long. And it's so hard in the wintertime when it gets really cold. The water doesn't freeze out there. I feel sorry for them. I don't know where hummingbirds go for the winter, where they live in trees and not much. I don't know what they eat. I don't know. My hummingbirds come all year long, so. Yes, we did that yesterday. In fact, today I think I'm gonna go out and get them some fresh food. They usually have enough. I usually change it once a week. I do sugar water. I heard that using that red stuff isn't the best for them. But I don't know. I'm not the expert on it. I just read that I have the formula for sugar water, so yep, that's what I use. Another weird thing, the geese that fly over here. Now, I don't know. I thought birds went south for the winter. These are all going north, northwest. Just hundreds of birds going by. Geese and whatever's up there. I don't know. They're squawking. Not sure what they are. Yeah, yesterday. Oh my gosh, there was so many. It's interesting watching them when they form up and others trying to catch up. We have a lot that goes on out here with the wildlife. Can be very entertaining. I'm looking for ease. I'll finish up the ease and then put this on pause, take my trash can out, and then we'll do some show and share. sharing time. Did you watch the video of the crafts? Wow. We have some talented villagers out there, let me tell you. I was impressed. I think my next Hobby Lobby canvas is going to be one of the bigger ones. I think I'm going to do, I have 2 of the bigger ones to do. One's the Snow Family, and what's the other one? I can't remember. Let me look. Let's see. Snow Family. Oh yeah. The one with the truck. Yeah. I want to do the Snow Family. You know, because I'm in the snow mood right now. I love the snow. It is just so pretty, so peaceful. At least I think so. Okay, I think I got all the E's. If not, we'll pick them up later, right? And I see I missed a 4 there. That's okay. We'll get that later. I think on this one I should have done a little bit smaller. I could have done smaller squares, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna put you on pause, go take the trash out, and then we'll come back and we'll do some sharing. Okay, I am back. I also gave Ellie her breakfast of champions, chicken and meds. She's chomping down over there. I've got to give her kibbles here as soon as she's done. Okay, so up first. Oh my gosh. Crystal needs this. Yeah. So, let me get here to the... Okay, because Paula says quite a bit here. Okay, here's the picture. Okay, she says, when I graduated from 8th grade, I got a portable 8-track tape player as my graduation gift. That might give away my age, LOL. And the very first tape I bought with my babysitting money was, excuse me, was A Night at the Opera by Queen. There was something magical about Freddie Mercury. When I saw this canvas on Coup Deals, I knew I had to have it. It's Freddie in his iconic yellow leather jacket when Queen played at Wembley Stadium. I was saving it as one of my rainy day canvases. You know, those canvases that you can't wait to start but will save for a rainy day because you'll be happy and sad that it's been completed. Yeah, I know that feeling. With me going back to work full-time in the office after my knee surgery, I wanted to get this one started, as I worried my now limited time to diamond painting might mean it would be a months-long project. It took me just over 2 weeks to complete this square drill project. Sorry, I got some kind of bug flying around on my computer. Okay, got my fly sweaters next time I see them. It took me just over 2 weeks to complete the square drill project, and as predicted, I was happy and sad that it's done. Enjoy the rest of your week, everyone. Paula W, aka Paula 2.0. Okay, where did that... It's one of those... I don't know if they're mosquitoes or what they are. They're just... I don't know where he went now. Of course, I turned on the light and now he disappeared. Yes, Freddie Mercury. And Crystal over at Bago Day, yeah, she's got tons of Freddie Mercury stuff. And she does crocheting that's centered around Freddie Mercury. She knows everything there is to know. I mean, wow. Now that's a fan. Yeah, he died way too early from what, you know, I hear. I only know some of their music, but I'm not a big musical person, so... Okay, up next, Patricia. Patricia B. Oh, Julie. Wait till you see this picture. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I want it. Look at that. Is that not sweet? Oh, how adorable. Okay, she said, hi, Patricia here. Just wanted to send these videos of the cats over, and I'm going to see if I can find the video of my little pug, Izzy, and him snoring. I miss that snoring so much, but every once in a while, sometimes I think I hear it, so I know he's here with me. I hope everyone has a blessed week, and hugs and kisses to Ellie. It wouldn't let me send the video of him snoring. I'll have to send it separately. But here's a picture of him in his reindeer outfit. He loved wearing it, and he's sitting on top of one of the cats. Okay, so there's the kitties. Are they not sweet? Oh my gosh. Okay, and look at there. Oh, this looks like my Oscar bear. Oh, what character sitting on the cat. But the cat's tolerating it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so sweet. Let's get a close-up. Oh, so cute. Oh, those kitties are adorable. Look, we gotta look again. Look at them. Julie, are you looking? Okay. Mama. Mama D. Hello, Granny, Ellie, and fellow villagers. Here is a new completion, 30 by 40 landscape. Oh, that's pretty. Beautiful colors. Follow the yellow brick road. Going into the land of Oz. Patricia B. Oh, she said, here is the video of my Izzy snoring. All right, let's see if this can load. He's really in a deep sleep, huh? Oh my gosh, that is cute. I love what you guys share. This is so fun. Okay, up next is Kathy G. Oh, I'm glad to see this. Let me supersize it just a tad. There we go. Look at there. She says, hi, Granny and fellow villagers. Wanted to share my completion on Groovy Girl. Or, no, Groovy Gottle by Hannah Lynn. It's G-O-T. Maybe that's an I. My eyes aren't that good. By Hannah Lynn. 65 by 88 centimeters, 25.6 inches by 34.7 inches. I was drawn to this one as I was a teenager in the late 60s, early 70s. And this is how I dressed back then. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. That is colorful. We must be about the same age. Yeah, that band and psychedelic colors, the peace symbol, bell bottoms. Yeah. That is cute. Okay. Leanne, ramp for Ellie. Granny saw this and thought of Ellie, a ramp for pets to climb instead of stairs. Some of them even fold up for easy storage. The one I saw was made out of wood and held 200 pounds. Of course, now that I can't find the site I was going to share with you, but I found it by using Google. I just typed in ramps for dogs. I'm also a huge fan of Chewy. I'm sure they have them also. Hope this helps. Okay, then she sent an email, and this This might be the link for the ramp for Ellie. No, I'm not computer savvy, LOL. I'm not either. But she did share a picture from Target, and that is practically the exact one that I got for her and returned. The problem with these for Ellie, I think they superimpose, or whatever you call it, pictures of dogs, because Ellie's a big dog. And this ramp is not wide enough for her. And when they go to get up on the ramp, it needed to be wider for her. And I think they're only like 15 to 19 inches, which is not wide enough for her. Plus, you can adjust this, but they're steep. She doesn't do steep. And so I had to return it. And I got another one, had to return it. Then I finally figured out, we tried a couple different ones, had to return them both. And you know, I was doing a lot of returns back to Amazon at this time. Between the ear things that didn't work, and we were dealing with the ramps, and oh my gosh, yeah. I bet Amazon thought, oh, this lady, she's returning everything. And I've never done a return before to Amazon, and then all of a sudden everything I order I'm returning. So and it's not that she can't do steps, but they have to be smaller steps. The ramps just are too steep, because on these ramps, unless they're super long and they're at a gentle rise up, you know, she's not a mountain dog. She doesn't climb mountains. And that's what it's like. It's like walking up a mountain. And I just do not have room, you know, for an 8-foot ramp. Yeah, but I appreciate the thought. But we've got it figured out now. David made her 7-inch steps, and it's wide. It's like 3 or 4 feet wide. And it's plenty big enough for her to feel secure going up those, you know, it's a step bed. And she can do it just perfect. Just perfect. I was watching her last night when she used it. And yeah, it doesn't bother her at all. So yeah, that was, we figured it out, and it didn't even cost anything. So that's always a good thing, right? Mike sent us an update that there's a vintage seller over in the UK, and he said that he sent this, and it says that they are going to start being international. Now, I think that's kind of similar maybe to Etsy. I'm not really for sure. But look at this. Send items abroad just as you would locally, with no extra steps or costs, including customs. Now, The problem with sending things out of the country is customs and the forms you have to fill out. It is an absolute nightmare. And I can see why more and more people are saying U.S. only. I mean, if you're in the U.S., you're only going to ship throughout the U.S. If you ship to, who knows if Canada will ever get it, but yeah, as soon as you cross the water, yeah, those forms are a nightmare. And even the post office can't help you all the time. Okay, let's see what else we got on here. And Mike says, one of the companies I'm with give you free pizza. I got this lovely pizza today, just about to cook it. I love pizza. Salmon and red chili, wood fried pizza with chili honey drizzle. That's interesting. I've never had one of those before. Oh, I love pizza. Okay, and that's it for the show and tell. Turn back on the light. Okay, and Ellie finished her breakfast of champions, so I'm gonna give her kibbles. There you go, Ellie. Usually she waits to have her kibbles till later, so. Okay, so, let's go over to our gab session. Alrighty then, let's see what we got in here. All right, let's start with our gab session. Our whip and chat yesterday. Marjorie said, great whip and gab. No, yep. Super. Sorry, I thought I read it wrong. Super enjoyed the show and tell. Jess, congrats on finishing your 2021 stash. The Frenchies are just so cute. The stash? Be proud. We aren't only diamond painters, but collectors of what we love. Thanks for sharing. Hugs to all. You are so right. And Lois, glad to hear that she is using the steps so she can get up. When my dog had arthritis, I bought one of those steps for her for the same reason, but she would not use it. Yeah, and plus those steps, some of those, they're too high. And the ones that are the foam or pillow, whatever they are, she's too heavy for that. I mean, she'd just sink right down. That wouldn't last very long. But this is just perfect. We have it set up just perfect for her. And she's not afraid of it now. She knows. She's pretty smart. I thought it was going to take her 3 or 4 days because she is not one for change. And nope, I guess she went on that bed. And, well, she wants the cookies. But I was putting the cookies on the bed before with those other ones that I got, and no, she would not go up them. Nope. So yeah, so this is perfect. I am really blessed that I have a son that has a talent for. Usually if I say, okay, this is, what I'm thinking, he can come up with something. And it's really sturdy, and he put little pads on the bottom of it. It's heavy enough really where, it doesn't slip or slide. So it's great. I love your Christmas cover sheets. Now, let's see. Now you'll have great cuddle time with her. Great progress on your painting. I used to read when I got in bed. It was my sedative, but I don't do that anymore, and I usually have to take something to fall asleep. I should start reading again. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, Lois, I thought you were a big reader. It's funny how, things happen in our lives and we don't have as much time to do things that we used to do. And I'm the same way with all my games that I have online. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to play those games. And I don't. I really want to do that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get that on my reader or on my computer. This computer that I'm using, which is I don't know what it is, but I might have to get out my other one because it's bigger and I can see it better. But okay, enough of that. Angela, I am so happy that you found the steps that's good for Ellie, and you can have your cuddles. Now the paintings are adorable. Thanks for sharing. Eileen, when I looked, oops, went too far. When I looked it up on Amazon, all I put in the information bar was Highland Cow Advent calendars. Okay, let me follow up on that. Because Eileen showed an Advent calendar of Highland cows, and I thought, oh, that's so cute. So I went to Amazon and I thought I found one. Well, no. When I went in there, it was a good price, but then shipping was outrageous, and I didn't get one. I thought, no, I'm not going to pay those. Everything they had, you had to pay shipping through Amazon, and I wasn't going to pay shipping, and they weren't going to get here until who knows when. So anyway, that's the story on that. If it doesn't work out, you don't need it, right? Julie S. Jess, great work on completing your 2021 canvases. That's a goal of mine. I didn't quite reach the 10 to 15 from 2021 I wanted to finish, but I did get about half of that amount done and plan to get about 20 from 2021-22 done this coming year. Can you please remind me about the bingo cards? Who makes those? Where do you get one? I'd like to play bingo next year. Patricia, love the shells on your diamond paintings. I see a Spangler and perhaps a Margie Seamert. And is that Endless Cheers? I want to do that one so badly, LOL. You have great taste in canvases, LOL. Thanks for a great gab session. Hope everyone has a perfect day. Yes, the bingo cards. You need to send us all the information on that, because I know nothing about it. I think, if I remember right, when I asked about this, I don't know, a while back, you were saying that there's different bingo cards to complete or something. But yeah, can you just on this chat put it in there for us, Jess? Yeah, I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, because we want to do some different stuff for 2026, right? So we're going to do the bingo next year too. And we got to get that so that we can start those on January 1st. Kathy G. Oh my goodness, those Frenchie dogs are adorable. Love seeing craft rooms. Thanks for a great whip and gab. And Susan D said, I am over the moon happy to hear Ellie's adapting to the stairs, and equally happy you're getting back into your cuddle routine. Hugs. Well, yeah, people are probably sick of me complaining about that. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of trials this year with Ellie since August. Oh my goodness gracious. But you know what? Your prayers help. Things are getting back to the way they should be. And I'm a firm believer in the power of prayer. And she made it through every aspect of all of that. So that's good. Yeah. We had to make a few changes around here, and that was fine. And it was all good. Eileen, I got the Highland Cow Advent Calendar from Amazon, 19 bucks. Yeah, they had them where you could have free shipping, but they were more expensive, and I just didn't think I had to have it that bad. All right, up next we have Margie asks, what diamond painting do you wish you had? And Kathy G said, Julie, I really love that canvas with the little girl helping in the kitchen. Hope they restock it. Margie, beautiful choice of canvas wish. I need to put mine in there. I keep forgetting. I'm just like everybody else. I forget to do stuff. Angela M. Lovely paintings. Thanks for sharing. And Margie, thanks Sandra and Julie for participating. Maybe our restocks will become available for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Here's to hoping. Hugs. Okay, and the next up is Kathy asks, what are you crafting? Julie S. Thanks for sharing, everyone. We have talented people in the village. I'm not one of them. You notice I haven't sent anything in, LOL. Do you take orders for the purse? I'd love one. I drink enough Diet Coke that I could easily supply the materials, LOL. Thanks for the great video, Granny. Have a perfect day. And Susan D said, Paula, I remember seeing the can hats, and I love the purse you make. Kathy, the ceramics are really cute. That was one craft I never got into. Vicky, love your paintings. That video was amazing, let me tell you. We got some talented people out there. Kathy G. Paula, the hat made out of aluminum cans is absolutely adorable. Wow, the purse with the can tabs is magnificent. Vicky, what lovely paintings you made. That would make great custom diamond paintings. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, make those into customs. They are beautiful. Okay, up next And these are from videos today that came out. Okay, and I did an unboxing of the Stained Glass River, which was a gift from Julie S. And Colleen said, so beautiful. And Margie said, super cute. That reminds me of an oil painting, just like the one I'm going to be doing in December. Miss Bell, such a beautiful gift. And Kathy G said, such a nice friend gift from Julie. Yes, she spoils me. A lot of you spoil me. Miss Bell, sounds like a good idea. Weekend retreat. And Susan D said, beautiful canvas. I love the stained glass effect. Ooh. Oh, see, I don't do stained glass. You are absolutely correct. Maybe that's what it reminds me of rather than an oil painting. You can tell I'm not a connoisseur of paintings. Okay, and then our last comment is the friend mail on add more zest, and this was sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, that was from Kathy G. And, oh, Add More Zest responded. Oh, wow. So excited. I'm a fangirl. I can't wait for you to join us for our December Advent event 2025. It's going to be so much fun. Ah, she responded. Oh, my gosh. She responded to my other one, too, that I did. Yep, I'm a fangirl. How funny. Alrighty, so that is it for our gab session. So I think I'm going to let you go. I don't think I have anything more to report. Let's see, today's Friday. So that means we'll be gabbing over at Crafting with V tomorrow morning during her live. And she does a live for an hour on Saturday mornings. So I hope to see everybody there. Sunday is our live, which is at 6 o'clock a.m. my time in Salem, Oregon, which is Pacific time. Don't forget to make comments so we have something to gab about, and share whatever you want to share, and we'll put it on here. I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. So, yeah, so I'm going to let you go. And as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. And count your blessings. Be blessed. Give blessings. Have a blessed day. And you know what? I'll chat with you in the morning at V's Live.